Hey, this is Mike Addis. Thanks for joining me. It's always a pleasure to bring you these videos. This is going to be a short video on service versus product businesses. So this video is about service versus product businesses. And I've written about this many times. So number one, buying and selling big brand name products like Apple and Nike are a lot easier than selling someone a service you provide. So if you're providing accounting services or bookkeeping services, or you're a web designer or anything like that, it's a lot easier to sell someone else's big brand name than to sell your own products or services. Your own products or services is almost impossible to make any money at. And then people tell you, well, you can drop ship from other. There's no money in drop shipping. There's millions of people drop shipping all over the place, and everyone's searching for that one product so they can make a buck on it. Forget about it. There's no money in that one. Number two, service businesses crashed in 2020 because of COVID. That includes professional services, except for maybe emergency room doctors. So lawyers, ad agencies, dentists, restaurants, brick and mortar retail stores crashed and burned. So be very careful about going into service businesses. Why? Well, there's other reasons. Let's look at the other three more reasons I give you. That's number two. Number three, my business decreased because of COVID, but I still made a pretty decent living of over $20,000 in net cash a month. So instead of making $35,000 to $40,000 a month, I had to lower myself down to 20 grand. But since I have little to no overhead, except a small mortgage on this house, other than that, I have no credit cards and I have plenty of cash sitting in the bank. So what kind of year was it? It was still a very good year, considering, under the circumstances. So I still pulled in over $100,000 this year, net cash, after taxes. Number four, many billionaires became lawyers, but never used their licenses. We're talking about the service business again. So case in point, Charlie Munger, David Rubenstein, my favorite, Sam Zell, to name a few, the big real estate guy. And as Charlie Munger would say, he found it undignified to be a lawyer and ask people for money. So what's the point? Lawyers are just providing services. This is not to put down lawyers. I'm not a big fan of lawyers, but you want to not be in service businesses because why? You have to go out and beg for money for people to pay you what they owe you. No one's going to pay you in advance in a service business. This is a remarkable find by me. I didn't even realize it until a couple of days ago. So number five, starting at home business, selling whatever you have in your house and establishing yourself as a business. You can do it on eBay and Amazon. I'm sorry, those are the two sites. They're the largest e-commerce stores in the world. Is your best bet for making money in 2021. Service versus product businesses. It's always easier, or the product business, than being in the service business. Why? Because people need products and they need big brand name products. So service versus products is the topic of this video. It's a short video. This is Mike Addis. Hope I cleared up a few things about service versus products. I'm going to talk about wholesale versus retail. I can tell you retail is a lot more profitable, but wholesale does bring in big chunks of money at a time. We'll cover that in some other video. This is Mike Addis. Thanks for joining me on this video. I pick products, big brand name products, not no name brand products or service businesses. So big brand name is my number one ticket to making millions of dollars, and I've already proven it can be done, and so can you. This is Mike Addis. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to hit the subscriber button. Please comment. I love comments. I'll answer all your comments. And if you want to email me, you can check me out on mattis@hemispherestrade.com. I answer all my emails too. And we will see you on the next video.